For years, Julia Trubkina and Brandon Gibbs captivated audiences with their whirlwind romance on 90 Day Fiancé. From their early struggles on his family's farm to their clashes over independence, the couple's love story was anything but smooth. But now sources close to the couple, and Julia's own social media posts, suggest that their relationship may have run its course. Fans are asking, is Julia Trubkina finally done with Brandon Gibbs? The first red flag appeared when Julia took to Instagram with a cryptic post. A photo of her in a sleek black dress, standing alone in front of the Richmond city skyline, was captioned, "Sometimes you realize it's time for a new chapter sparkles." Fans flooded the comments with speculation. "Is she talking about Brandon?" one user asked. "Girl, you deserve better," another wrote. Meanwhile, Brandon's Instagram had been eerily quiet. He hadn't posted about Julia in weeks, a stark contrast to his usual updates about their life together. Was this just another rough patch, or was something bigger at play? Since moving to America, Julia had been vocal about her struggles with farm life. When she first arrived, she was shocked to learn that Brandon's parents, Betty and Ron, expected her to help with farm chores, feeding animals, waking up at dawn, and adhering to strict house rules. "I came to America to be with Brandon, not to be a farm worker," she had complained on the show. Over time, Brandon had promised to prioritize their independence, and they eventually moved out. But old wounds don't heal easily, and Julia never fully forgave Brandon for the way she felt controlled in those early months. Now, sources say that even though they had their own place, Julia was still frustrated by Brandon's reluctance to leave his parents behind completely. "Brandon is comfortable," a friend of Julia's reportedly told In Touch Weekly. "He doesn't see the urgency to move on, but Julia wants more." Another major strain on their relationship was career ambitions. Julia, a former go-go dancer, had dreams of building a career in entertainment or fashion. She had tried modeling, acting, and even hinted at starting a business. Brandon, on the other hand, was more grounded. He worked as a pest control technician, a stable job that he enjoyed. But Julia wanted excitement, something more aligned with her passions. "Brandon is a good guy, but he's not as ambitious as Julia," an insider revealed. "She's tired of waiting for him to want more." TLC cameras captured their frequent arguments about the future. "I don't want to be stuck in the same place forever," Julia had told Brandon during a recent 90 Day Fiancé special. Brandon, however, seemed content with their routine. "Why does everything have to change all the time?" he had asked. It was clear that they were growing apart. A breaking point seemed to come during a trip to Las Vegas. Julia had always loved the energy of big cities, and Vegas was no exception. She posted several solo pictures from their trip, stunning selfies, glamorous outfits, and a caption that read, New places, new energy, new opportunities. Brandon, noticeably absent from most of the photos, appeared in only one, a distant, awkward shot of him standing behind Julia while she laughed with a group of friends. Rumors swirled that Julia had been partying without him. An anonymous 90-day fiancé fan account even claimed. Julia was seen getting cozy with a guy at a Vegas nightclub. Brandon looked miserable the whole trip. If true, this could have been the moment she realized she was done trying to make things work. When Julia and Brandon appeared on a 90-day fiancé tell-all special, fans immediately noticed the tension. Julia seemed distant, her body language closed off. Brandon, on the other hand, looked uncomfortable, constantly glancing at her for reassurance. Host Sean Robinson wasted no time addressing the rumors. Julia, a lot of fans have been wondering, are you and Brandon still happy together? Julia hesitated before responding. I don't know, she admitted. I feel like we are different people now. The room went silent. Even Brandon seemed taken aback. I thought we were okay, he said softly. But Julia shook her head. I need more than okay, Brandon. The other cast members exchanged knowing glances. It wasn't looking good. Shortly after the tell-all, Julia took another solo trip, this time to New York City. Fans noticed she wasn't wearing her wedding ring in photos. Brandon, meanwhile, posted a throwback picture of the two of them with the caption, "Some things are worth fighting for." It was the first time he had publicly acknowledged trouble in their marriage. But was it too late? Insiders claimed that Julia had been staying with friends in New York, taking time to figure out her next steps. She doesn't want to rush into anything, but she's not happy, a source said. She's weighing her options. 2 weeks later, Julia finally broke her silence. In an emotional Instagram live, she addressed her followers directly. I know everyone has been asking about me and Brandon, she said, taking a deep breath. Right now, I need time to focus on myself. I love Brandon, but love is not always enough. She didn't say the words break up or divorce, but the message was clear. Brandon, in a rare show of vulnerability, commented on the live stream. I just want you to be happy. Fans flooded the chat with reactions. OMG, are they really over? Julia deserves to chase her dreams. Poor Brandon, he looks heartbroken. For now, Julia hadn't made any official announcements. But based on her words and Brandon's somber response, it seemed the relationship was hanging by a thread. As of now, neither Julia nor Brandon has confirmed a divorce, but sources close to the couple believe they are living separately. Julia has been spending more time in big cities, while Brandon remains in Virginia. Fans are divided. Some believe Julia is outgrowing Brandon, while others think she never truly wanted the quiet life he offered. One thing is certain, Julia Trubkina is no longer the same woman who arrived in America years ago. She's evolving, finding her independence, and deciding what she truly wants. And if that means leaving Brandon behind, so be it. Julia and Brandon's journey has been filled with ups and downs, but all signs point to a major turning point in their relationship. Will they work through their differences, or is this the end of 90-day fiancés Julia and Brandon? Only time will tell.